I've got a minute or so before that's ready, but how much can I make? 47. All right, let's make some cobblestone, and from that I might be able to make 4 cobblestone blocks, which would be enough to maybe plug one set of holes that they've come through, like two doorways. So I don't want to fall down outside because I can't. Well, I can get back up, but I don't really want to go that way. Also, I'm starting to lose some serious wooden boxes. Did I have more here? No. Okay. Maybe I just lost them. It is possible they got destroyed and or left places. I'm just not aware of it. But yeah, generally speaking, I generally do build like a decent fence kind of thing around me so that I can kind of potter around in my yard without having to worry about getting attacked by zombies. I've known a few people to have like open areas, or they have bases but they leave doors open. And so like I've had it a couple of times where I've had group bases where like I turn around at like a cooktop and I have a screamer, you know, nibbling away at my ankles, and I'm just like, oh, okay, this is happening. It's not my cup of tea, but you know, somebody's left the damn door open. So then I'll go and find the door or the broken bit of wall. It's usually a door left open, and I'll seal that. Hold on, can I make almost? As soon as I can make the cobblestone blocks, I'll jump down, but not a minute fucking sooner. Yeah, surprisingly, 7 Days to Die is the only game where I will put a wall. Like, RimWorld is a game that's particularly well known for people using like kill boxes, and I guess 7 Days to Die as well is one that's also really well known for using kill boxes. I don't use them. I don't use kill boxes, and I don't use kill boxes in 7 Days to Die, but I don't specifically use walls in RimWorld, right? And or kill box sort of like things, you know, all the death mechanics that I'm supposed to use. Let's patch this bullshit, because that did not work before. Okay. So I think that that's the only one here that they broke through. They've obviously we're working on this. The Chad let them come approach. Yeah, well, pretty much at the point where you see like my RimWorld base, you kind of know why walls don't really work and like kill mechanics don't really work for that. Because like if you have too many people and you have a spread out enough base, that kind of stuff just doesn't work. Alright, there could be one down here, so let's, I guess, lock and load and check it out. There shouldn't be anything respawnable in here. God, it's dark. There should be nothing able to like jump scare me as in like existing down here, unless there's an opening, unless something decides to run through it. But this looks like it's solid. It's solid down here, it's solid upstairs. I didn't like seal off any of this, because if they fall down here they're just going to run around and come back up, right? It's kind of how that works. I just got to patch up the places so that they don't fall through. Fix up wherever they have damaged. I don't have all the materials on me. They have fucked that up. I've got a little bit of cobblestone on me. Fix that. Okay. There's a lot of walls in here that are like legitimately seriously damaged. Like they attacked that. I'm really surprised. We sounded like we had 2 screamers, and that's not what I saw like happen. Oh fucking hell, it's morning. Can you believe it? It's fucking morning. Alright, let me get back up there. See how this goes. It never ends up working out. Yeah. Alright, let's look through. And let me take these boxes back. Where's how happily continue snuggling Wolf Plush? No. Plush is always getting snuggled. Plush is like, I don't know, at maximum snuggle capacity, I assume, at all times. I'm going to seal these up with the hopes that I'm going upstairs to leave these like solid, like last time. I'm very hopeful about that, and if I have to, I don't want to have to come back down and refill it. My crouch, yes. I don't mind putting them as the weaker boxes, because the solid boxes are where they're supposed to be, so as long as this is filled in, they can't just walk up here. Because we had one point in time, so I had an interesting situation where I was walking around in circles through up here. Oh, fuck off. I guess she must have run off. Let's go find her from outside. Alright. Where are you and why? Did you get stuck on something? I heard her. I can hear her around front. Hi. Where are you? I could probably take a small... There you are. Front door. Oh, spikes. There we go. Okay, I can't confirm if I got XP from spikes, but regardless of her screaming, I don't see any zombies. So that's a small win. Alright, let's actually check on my shit. I didn't get to do anything I was going to do overnight. I probably had... This can be turned off for a moment. I've got... I'm trying to do like bullet casings, bullet tips and stuff. I could probably smelt out some... That's a lot, but sure, let's do that. That can go for a while, and I guess we could put a bit more in. Alright, now she can have herself a baked potato. I'm going to have to go back over to Wrecked. But I should go to that quest first. So, okay, hold on. Let me pop all this shit away. Ugh, squishy. I guess that's a thing now. I don't know if I can make... I forgot to check if I can make mushroom seeds. Spores or whatever. I'm pretty sure last time they were locked, and I just didn't check this time. These have got to go in a different box. I am still health at the moment, which is great. This thing's going to sell that cell. Bones don't go in this box, I don't think. I can eat the other baked potato, it's fine. Okay, hold on. So, let's put those two away. What else we got here? That tends to happen on zombie games. You decide to have a chill time crafting and oh look, there's a giant horde out the window. So the thing is, like, typically speaking, before streaming, I had like a sort of thing with like 7 Days to Die. Nighttime would come, you'd make a little box or hut or something like that that would like shield you, and yeah, most part the zombies would kind of just leave you alone overnight. And you know, that's usually when we get up and go to the bathroom and grab a drink, grab some food and stuff. I'm one of those people that can get really like dug into certain games. I'm out of rocks apparently, so I can get it particularly like lodged into a few different games. Let me take that with me, where for instance I might forget to eat and drink, and 7 Days to Die is one of them, RimWorld's one of them, hence why they're also the two most consistent games that I still play on stream, like all the time. What's up, God? PUBG's been one when I've been doing like competitive shit, but I mean apart from that, not really. Like, I can kind of weasel my way out of, you know, forgetting to eat and drink and toilet for that. Like, you'd think, like, oh, it's... How would you forget to, like... You need to go to the bathroom. If you're not eating and drinking, you don't need the toilet. It's as simple as that. It's literally, like, A and B mass situation there. Take the water. Alright. So, I've got some coins. I've got... I do have yucca smoothies. When I can get, like, a shit ton of these also smell... They sell for good money. Right, hold on, before I run away from here, let me get my water, because I've got a day quest to go out to, and I might have time to get it done. Maybe. It's a basic mass, yeah, basically. Let's chuck that in there. Now, you'd be surprised, a lot of people are sometimes confused by that, especially since, like, I can... Dear! Fuck yeah. I can fully understand, especially since, like, I have Crohn's disease. So, for instance... Oh, shit, fuck. That didn't help me. I guess I'm going back up in a second as soon as I get this juicy deer. Yeah, that's going to slow me right down. Please don't lag out and spawn a horde on me. Every time 7 Days to Die like lags out for a second, there's a real risk that I'm going to get a fucking big horde. And it's terrifying, especially if I can't walk. That's us waiting for sleep snuggling with Bush. No. Yeah. I don't know, because I've got Crohn's disease, obviously, like, I need the toilet a little bit more frequently, like, than the average person, because obviously, like, medical conditions, medical reasons and shit, but, yeah, aside from that, like, it's generally like one of those pretty simple things. If you're not eating and drinking, which you should be, by the way. Everybody that's forgotten that to eat and drink and shit so far, like, also I guess you can add on the literal shit to the end of that. I know I was just like swearing for the sake of it, but yeah, that's actual. Do so. Fucking go eat something. Have some water. Really thirsty. I do need a few more boxes, but have I got... Pretty sure I've got a leg thing somewhere. There. Okay. That's gonna help. Still 35 minutes. I think I can do the... I'm pretty confident about this. I think I can do the, whatchamacallit thing that I'm supposed to do. The clear. I think it's just the boar place, right? Hold on. Let me have some of that fucking sweet stamina shit. This stuff. Give me that. There we go. Now we can run for days. Alright, I can sell this shit off. I don't... Oh, that's right. I harvested a deer. That's why I've got, like, fat and... I was like, why do I have bones on me all of a sudden? I'll put that where that's supposed to be later. Alright. Instead of going straight to wrecked, I'm going to try not to re-break another leg. Yeah, I don't think you can do that, but I'm not about to test that theory. I thought it was going to be nice and, like, pick up my extra box. Speaking of, I've only got 14 left. I want to have probably about, not quite 30, but 30 will do it. Alright, so I can't sprint because that's going to make my leg worse. What I do have is a bike. I forget that I have this because I haven't used it much. But yeah, we have a bicycle, so I guess that solves a little bit of the issue. The other thing too is it's day 24, and I think the traders reset on day 25. I got the thing I wanted from Jen, but that also means that the vending machines out in the world also should reset. And there is one vending machine at this rest stop, which I don't think I've got the coin for. No. If I do the quest, I might have enough coin to come back here and get a learning elixir from this place. Because it had one. So I might as well buy it, you know. One of the games that absorbs me like that is Zomboid. It's the only one. It's the only single player. I play multiplayer. Oh, hold on. When I play multiplayer, I just put down some timers every 30 minutes so to take care of myself. See, that's fucking brilliant. Like, as I said, with 7 Days to Die... Before streaming it, every night time we'd take a break. So I think daytime is supposed to be like a 18-minute cycle or something like that, or nighttime's not supposed to be long. I've got it on like an hourly thing, so every 24 hours is 1 hour. So generally once an hour we'd get up, we'd get a drink, get some food, stretch, all that sort of stuff, go to toilet, whatever. But streaming and stuff, like, I generally don't get up and stuff because I'm kind of like on a warpath to get some shit done sort of thing. Especially like RimWorld's a really bad one because even if I have timers, I don't hear them go off. I've tried that. RimWorld's kind of like Sims but worse for me because Sims I can lose like 16 hours like a click of fingers. It's just gone because, you know, creation and building and there's a bunny. Hold on. Let me off. Let me off. I need to kill it. Fucking hell. Where did it even go? I thought it went over there. Fucking bicycle. No, that's a chicken. Well, we're getting a chicken, I guess. The bike wouldn't let me get off it, okay? I was trying, and it's just like, no, we get on for a ride. I also passed 3 of these that I want. But yeah, like, RimWorld's one of those ones where, like, I just lose consciousness of, like, time, space and time around me. I sometimes do that streaming it too, actually, because very occasionally you guys will find me going, like, an hour past stream time. And that's usually RimWorld. There it is. Because, like, I won't notice. Because time just flies. RimWorld is just so addictive. RimWorld's pretty addictive. Sometimes it's more about wanting to, like, reach a certain outcome. Like, at the moment, I've got a pretty abysmal sort of situation going on with, oh, wrong button. With my colony, trying to get them through, like, winter and spring. Currently spring. But winter tried to absolutely fuck them over, and spring's not doing much different. So even though we're a little bit like further ahead in the calendar, the circumstances are still kind of like, you know, bullshit. So every time something happens, they're absolutely like just flipping tables, rioting. Like they are pissed. They're hungry. They're pissed off. Oh shit! What was that? I just held down F for a second there, and shit just whooped for a second. Yeah. Anyway, shit just hits a fan at the moment, so I have to be a bit more patient than usual. I have to just let them be like, okay, they want to kill each other. So instead of doing this when I would normally do it, like instead of doing a quest or attack or something like that, I have to wait just a little bit longer, be a little bit more patient, wait till they're all a little bit happier, and then do the thing, you know? Well, that's what that noise is. I heard that back in the fucking road. Mate, I will shoot you. Hold on. It wouldn't even give me my fucking gun until that moment. I did not bring honey. Because of course I did not bring honey. Yeah, okay. You picky. The giant colony, yes, absolute insanity. Yeah, it is currently absolute insanity. It's been like that for about 1 month, IRL. It's just been fucking mental. So pretty much every time I jump on to play RimWorld at the moment, I could pretty much guarantee that it's going to be a shitstorm. And I don't know exactly what brand of shitstorm it's going to be, but it's going to be like pretty harsh. So it's been pretty stressful. Like every time I play it at the moment, I'm getting a bit of an upset stomach from like the stress of like, oh god, everybody could die. And like the not wanting to like stop, because like I want to get to a point where nobody's bleeding out and I can guarantee that the people in hospital are okay. And calm down, squeakies. Yeah, mostly I generally try to get to a point where I could probably guarantee that nothing's going to happen as soon as I load back in. Because if it is, then I have to fucking load back to a potentially like later save. Because like the general way I play is kind of like trying to move forwards with the least amount of casualties. And sometimes that means like reloading and trying again, right? Which generally kind of goes against a lot of what RimWorld is to a lot of people. RimWorld is a lot of like just die and like see how you go kind of thing. And if you happen to die, big whoop. But like I don't know, I've been playing this specific colony for like over a year, and while it would be fine for like the occasional person, of course, to die, like I don't want some people to die, and it would be nice if unlike most cases, of course, it would be lovely if nobody died, but like I do like move forwards with some casualties. It's just I'm trying not to have like certain casualties, because like that's also a fucking challenge. It's like, do I have to let 10 people die to let one person live? It can be the buttering chip sometimes. All right, I think I've got almost all of the what do you call it, like harvestables off here. Once I've got like most of the harvestables, I'll see how I go about starting it off. There should be like stuff up the top of that. Are you biker? That sounds like biker. Yeah, it is. You give people plot armor to some. No, it's more like so basically like I started my colony with 21 people, right? I used the one of the few mods that I do have that's called Prepare Carefully, and I used it to bring in people from like colonies I've played previously that I wanted to play with again, exactly how they were when I found them. And I'm like, cool, let's bring in a whole bunch of people from like different, oh Jesus, back off mate. Let's bring in a whole bunch of people from like different colonies, see how they go. Most of the time they'd hate each other, and I was expecting them to like kill each other like my previous colony did. But no, they were getting along so well, and I'm like, okay, well, holy shit, they might live. So yeah, I'd like to see if I could get them to the what do you call it, the landed ship quest. That would be awesome, because I've never done that before, and it would be super epic to take all these people from all these previous colonies, you know, and try to get them there. Like, I know at the very end, I won't be able to save all of them, and it's going to be fucking dramatic and sad, but I will have to just be like, okay, like, a couple of these people die. Like, they're not all going to get out, but I want to at least get them there, you know? If they could at least get to the place, what the fuck is that? Ah, oh, yeah, it's that dead guy again. If they could get to the place, I'd be kind of happy with hello. But that kind of situation, no you don't. No, thank you. It's a whole heap of ham, thank you. Might as well my tool. I mean, you always grow attached to that one colonist. Imagine that 260, you have quite a few that you like. It would be awesome. Yeah, it would be pretty awesome. So out of like 260, I have got, I could definitely say off the bat, 21 for sure, because they're the 21 people I brought in, right? But I also have a whole bunch of people that are representative of like my various like community members as well. So I'm obviously attached to them. There's a whole bunch of people that are just generally useful, like Ida and Clea. Clea was kind of an annoyance at times, but she was an incredible shot, and I could really rely on her in the same way Ida was like a trigger-happy fucking little psycho, but she was always somewhere nearby and always like getting us out of a pinch or starting shit. There was one or the other, mostly being helpful. Clea was the one that's starting shit. But like I knew of like, there's probably another 40 colonists, maybe give or take, that I know of that I like, that I care about and stuff like that, but I probably couldn't name all of them like off the top of my head. Like when I'm in the game and I can spot them, why am I able to run so fast? Oh, it was held down. When I'm in the game and I see them, I know who they are, but like off the top of my head, I can't list them, you know? You can get to a ship and you just have an army ready to defend the ship. That's kind of the hope. So like I said, I've never been there. So like I've had one person so far kind of like try to spoil the thing and be like, oh, you can't take that many people and stuff. And I'm like, I don't need specifics. There was a bunny out there. Fucking bunnies. So, like, I gather, because, like, obviously I'm not going to be able to take 260 people with me. That should be fucking obvious, right? But, I would like to have, like, a pretty fair chance. Oh, hello. Yeah, I thought so. Stay down, mate. I like to have a pretty fair chance of at least getting, like, most of the originals out. That would be awesome. Like, to do that, I have to get them there. So, for now, I don't want them to die yet. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And, not go against a lot of what, like, makes General Rimworld. I'm gonna, like, just hedge my bets that we're gonna get, like, a horde at some point. I'm just gonna put that there for the moment. I might fuck myself over in this next room, but we'll find out, won't we? Oh, man. You can always expand the ship, though. Yeah, don't give me too many spoilers about this stuff. I legit don't know. My plan is, if I can't make... Hello? Like, if it won't fit the amount of people that I require to fit, I thought about just making a second ship. But, in saying that, I also planned that I will do, like, a massive special save before we even start looking to... Oh, hello, new photo. Before we even start to look at leaving the main place, right? Like the last place, right? I'll probably do a big save there. And then, I don't know where this next one will be. From there, I want to move to the landed ship with the army and see how that kind of goes. If it absolutely bombs in every capacity and we lose everyone, I'm just woefully unprepared because I've never been to one before. Fine. That is perfectly fine. But I would like a chance to try to build the spaceships on the previous tile we lived at. Because I might be able to super fortify a base. If I can't do it on the final landed ship, I'd like the opportunity to potentially do it on the second last place and like really ultra fortify it before we even get the fucking ship and see what happens, because those raid battles should be insane. Like they should be like, you know, the kind of raids that I'd be getting with like a fully decked out armored base, like fully kitted out, well-fed colony that's got armor and nice shit and guns and stuff, like, we should be able to do some serious fucking criminal death, you know, on that last, like, you know, main base place. So I've got 2 plans for it basically there, as you can see. One is get to the thing and see how that goes. And if that fails, go home. Go back to the previous tile, or what did they call it in Monopoly? Go back to go or something like that. And then absolutely just prepare for it and see how that goes. I can imagine both being just as bad as each other. Because, like, once you, like, super fortify a base, you know that you're just inviting, like, a serious chunk of, like, the worst kind of level of, like, attack, you know? I can imagine you wipe battalions of enemies. Well, I've got, like, 2 thoughts about that, right? So my main thought is I could try to keep my, like, special people inside and safe away from everybody, right? Keep them safe, right? Or I could just go battle to battle and just see who gets to the end. Because like I said, I haven't done it, but I'm aware that you're supposed to get waves of attacks, right? So, hello. So if I, whoa, shit. Oh, God. So if I'm supposed to get attack after attack, like, no matter what, I'm going to have, like, a lot of people hurt. That's my kind of, like, thought process, right? Is that eventually I'll have everybody in the base hurt. I can either have a lot of people all at once, or I can have chunks of them progressively getting hurt over time. I'm not sure which is the best way to go with it, but, you know, knowing me, I'll probably play through and find out which one works better anyway. I'm expecting there to be, like, a pig or something in here? Or a dog? Hold on, let me run. Yeah, I think there's one above me for sure. Probably above me. There we go. I knew there'd be a few in here because these fucking do. Like, if I could just get up on this, I didn't have to worry as much about, like, where they'd come from. There we go. Nice. I just have to, like, worry for, like, you know, the casual horde that just decides to walk in when I'm doing stuff. That always happens too. Books. I have a lot of books. Alright. Need that. Nothing that way. There is a solid ass door, and I'm guessing that that takes me into somewhere special. Maybe, or that's gonna take me up somewhere. I've also got to remember to search these too. Alright. So, come on, you can do it. Bird's nest. And I probably fall down the fucking hole because, yes, that's exactly what I would do. I forget that there's a goddamn hole in the floor and I just decide to walk straight down across it. I love the logic some days. Oh yeah, there's more books here. Hold on. I've actually got quite a lot of books on me and I can turn those feathers. I actually need to mine some rocks, realistically. That's what I need to do. Hey, hello. Fucking wish I had, I wish I had something better in the armor. I need that. I need that to be able to drink from the fucking creek. I need that so badly. Okay, get rid of that, read that. Done there. Play modded RimWorld, and it's always Chaos Colony, so ended up using actual military strategies because the raids are just like dangerous combat enhanced. Be like, yeah, that's the thing, is like once you actually start adding like a few decent like mods and stuff to RimWorld, it could completely transform it into basically like a whole nother game. And oh Jesus, and it could be kind of interesting sometimes to like, you know, see what you have to like deal with and stuff. Like in my case, I tried different formations and stuff like that. Obviously I'm not doing any fancy things, no like real world type stuff, especially like anything like military related. Just like heads up, we don't generally like go too deep topically into, but yeah, I think I've done everything here. I'll try to like walk back to Wrecked. Hold on, I'll try to walk. He's way far away. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna bunker down here. Let me get up this thing. I'm gonna bunker down here, and this is where I'm gonna have to start from next week because I need to get rocks and shit, and it's gonna take me quite a while to walk back. So I'll walk back to Wreck and I'll get rocks and shit.